Our last tool today, it's called Google Docs. You can click directly on Google Docs and it immediately shows you everything. It's made by myself or by somebody else and whom has shared with me this document. But I can also return and go to Google Drive as we discussed about last time, and you can go and create one new Google Doc from this side where it says new and then Google Doc. Just a little reminder or something important about Google Drive. Whenever you have already created one of these folders, when you right click over it, you have the option to open with. If you want to open it with other kind of apps, you click here. You can share this folder by adding the names of the people whom you want to share with. For example, with Analo, and then you add a note like, this is the folder we talked about yesterday. And then you click on send. In order to send the invitation, I'll send it to myself, to my other email, so that you can see how it looks like as soon as I receive the invitation for me to open that specific folder I just shared a moment ago. So when you click here, this invitation will be added into an email message. And look, it says this is the folder we talked about yesterday. You can open it up and see the content of the folder. And what else am I able to do? Right click over one folder and you can get a shareable link. If you simply want to add a link or send a link, you can copy it and send it through email as well. What else can you do? You can move it to a different place from your drive. You can add a star to this folder if it's very important for you. You can change by colors the highlighting of each one of the folders, and you can even download it to save it somewhere in your own files to your computer. Or if you are done with it or you made a mistake with it, you can click on remove. So now I'll come back to what I was discussing before, which is Google Docs. And you can create a blank document and later on drag it into a different folder as you prefer. First of all, you can name it as you want to. I will use example. And what can you do here? As a usual word processor, you can type everything you want to in this place. You type your information here. As another word processor, you can change the font color. You can highlight it, you can underline it, put it in bolds. You can change the size, you can change the style of the font. You can add other things as usual, like alignment or justify if it's a big paragraph, or center it if you want to. You can add a link to this or one specific word. For example, if you want specific information to appear when you click on here, you go and add another link. For example, this one, you copy it from the internet, you return and you paste the link here, click on apply, and immediately it's going to allow you to open a different page or a link if you do that. If you go and find information about Google Docs, for example, you can find it online in the search engine, and you can copy some information right here from the web. Yes, for example, this one. You copy it, you return to the document where you are. You can paste it, and if you see this one, it's in a different format for your font as you used before. So what you do, it's clear fonting, and then it's a general kind of font in order for you to start over and it doesn't look like you copied everything from the internet. What else can you do? You can share this file with somebody else, and in addition, you can make them edit or allow them to edit, comment, or view. So this is wonderful because you can work collaboratively on one same folder, one same file, in this case, a Google Doc, which is wonderful. So I can share this with a friend or with myself. In general, what I do is that I share with somebody else so that they are allowed to use it. Then you can add a note for them to receive a notification via email. And here you write it down, you send it, and immediately they will receive the email being notified about it. You can click on New to make another document, open something else, another document. For example, if you had a Word document, you can click on Open, and then you can continue editing here. You can rename it, make a copy, and move to another folder, or specifically a folder that you want this file to be saved at. For example, Classroom, or the folder you want to. Language, one more time, you can set the language. And this is really nice. Look at this. Download as, you can download it as a Word document, PDF document, for example, if I want to, which is great because you can choose it and edit it in another program as you want to, if it's Word, or a PDF to have a file that cannot be edited by anyone. You see. So if I download it as a PDF, in a moment, I'll have the option to open it up. And this is the version that nobody can actually edit anymore. Yes, and on page setup, you can decide what is the orientation, if you want it to be a portrait or a landscape, so it's going to be wider. It's up to you. Letter size, depending on if you are going to print this document and you want it to be letter size as usual, or maybe legal. It's up to you. Page color, if you want to change the color of the page, it's going to turn to be yellow or a different color as looks better for us, for example, in blue or in sky blue. Maybe I want to print it, click on print or Ctrl P above the document itself. And here you can select the printer you want to use, and then you click on print. Yes, and immediately you will get the printed copy of the file. You can edit and make changes and undo or reduce something that you want. And what else? Insert. You can insert images. Either you have them in your own folders, or any of these that are here. For example, from Google itself, you can go and find the icon of Google Docs, for example. So it's here in this search option. Or if you have it in your own computer, it will be good if you upload it as well, which is another good option, like this. Insert image, upload, choose an image to upload, and I already have here some other icons. In this case, I want to exemplify how the icon for Google Docs looks like, so this is what I use. And I'm going to center the image by selecting the image and then choose the alignment that is most appropriate for this file myself. You can insert a link, an equation if it's math information, for example, a drawing. It's going to open another window for you to create a different drawing itself, like a shape or like a text. In this case, I'm just going to generate a random something here, and you can change the color of this face, and if you want the line to be transparent, or if you want it to be a different color, it's up to you. We want it to be yellow, yes, and to have black line around it, or border color. If you are ready to add it, then you simply add it here. Yes, you can add a chart, like a bar, a column, or a pie. You can add a table out of the columns and lines that you want or prefer. As I had selected something else, then it's deleting the previous thing and inserting the new thing. So I better deselect it and click on enter in order to start adding other things in separated places like this. so it doesn't erase what I already had. What else can I do? I can add a footnote as usual when we are typing important documents like a thesis or something, or a research paper. You can add the reference information, or where was it taken from. So you can say Google search, or you can explain the definition of a word by using this footnote, as you see here. Special characters, when we're typing something about math, we generally use special characters, and this is the place where you can find it yourself. Yes, you can add page numbers in order to be in a more organized way. As if you are going to continue using more pages here, you can only click enter, and then it asks you more and more of the pages. What else? A page count as well, 1 out of 2, 2 out of 3, and so on. Page break in order to make separated pages and have separated like sections. A header if you want to have not only the page number but also something else like Google Workshops, for example. You will have that option up there. Yes. Format, this is sort of like the same one that we have here, the bold, italic, underlining, and if you have something like a formula, you can add it here as well. The tools, you can revise your spelling immediately as you are over with everything, or you can use this one, which is really nice, as you see, voice typing. Yes. So you click to speak, and it's going to listen everything that I'm saying. So as you can see, it's immediately adding exactly what I am explaining in this precise moment. If you're done, you simply click over the microphone one more time, and it's going to be over. And as I'm speaking really fast, it's also typing really quick as well. So I'm done. And look, everything that I said a moment ago, it's written by itself. Something that I did wrong is that I put it all in the header page or part. I wanted everything to be here, down here, not on the header. That's important. A footer, yes, as the reference information we added, a footer is also nice. Where were we? Yes, right here on the tools, voice typing, as I said. And also you can add a notepad. Add-ons are really nice. We cannot dismiss this option. This is wonderful. I love it. And what can you find here? It's some really nice add-ons to create this specific bibliography creators. Yes, for example, this one. You can also create diagrams and add them to your own. Yes, so it's wonderful to see all of the options we have available. Oh my gosh.